This innovative pilot project explored the use of care homes as a place of learning for dance movement psychotherapy students. Dance movement psychotherapy is the psychotherapeutic use of movement and dance through which a person can engage creatively in a process to further their emotional, cognitive, physical and social integration. Dance movement psychotherapists work in a number of different settings with people who have diverse needs. Over the past year, 3 first-year students have been on practice placement, working with residents in care homes across Edinburgh. This is their story.
The beginning of my sessions, the staff was very unclear of what my role was. I did explain, and over time everybody sort of started to understand, and I think it was once I started my sessions, but at the beginning they did think it was more of a show or more of an activity.
In a care home, staff aren't always aware of the psychological needs of the residents, and this helped to bring a new awareness for the staff of focusing on that rather than their physical disabilities.
It would have been useful to the care home to have more information about dance movement psychotherapy and specifically about the program of Queen Margaret University.
I think I value most the support that I had from the team generally. It's very important to find the most appropriate person to be your supervisor, and I think I found that person because he had knowledge, he had a background, and this is really important in every placement.
At the beginning, everyone seemed very much on their own, very little interaction and very dependent on me to lead everything. And by the end of the sessions, lots of interactions, lots of stories, lots of reminiscence, and my role was less and less as they took control and they decided what they wanted.
One of the things that I've always been concerned about is the lack of psychological care that residents get within care homes, and it was really interesting to have someone in who was focusing on that and who it was very apparent of the benefits that were being given to the residents through particularly the individual work, and how they had moved on at the end of the sessions from where they were at the beginning, and how they were able to express some of the emotions that they were feeling.
How old am I? I think 102, I think, but it might be 101 and it might be 103. You know, I've no desire to lie back and do nothing. Some of it's a bit simple sort of thing, but you're moving. That's a great thing.
The best thing about the session, it didn't push you to do anything you couldn't manage. Explained everything I was doing and why I was doing it and how it was helping me.
Well, everybody's in a happy mood because it just made you feel cheerful, and everybody was quite happy to do the exercises, and it was really good. I enjoyed it very much.
The most important learning that I gained from this placement, it was the ability to introduce dance movement psychotherapy to people that don't know about it, not only to care homes, but generally to other places as well.
Before the placement I had just the knowledge as a theory. With the placement I applied the knowledge into praxis, and I could see the link between theory and praxis, and that was, I think, the most valuable for the placement. Dance movement psychotherapy can keep the mind and body alive and can offer a better quality to people's lives.